Hi you guys, it's Miss B and it is time for a new video this week. Now, I know you're probably like, what happened to her voice? Where did it go? I don't know where it went either. I have no idea. But we're just gonna wing this video. Hopefully you can hear what I'm saying. I'll do my best to talk slow and get everything out there so you guys can understand what we're working on for this week. So let's get right into it. So I was thinking, because Christmas is coming and it might not be easy for us to go shopping and get the gifts for people that we normally would, any other year that didn't have COVID, it might be nice to make homemade Christmas gifts this year. And that's kind of what I've been doing, making homemade Christmas gifts for people so that I don't have to really go out and shop. And it's also just a really nice way to show someone that you care and to put thought into something. So this week I am going to show you guys how to make a homemade salt scrub for the shower or bath, and that way you can give it to someone as a gift for Christmas. All of the ingredients I was able to find when I was at the dollar store. So really everything you need should be at the dollar store. The only thing that I didn't get at the dollar store because they didn't have it were the fresh flowers, the dried flowers to put into the scrub. Everything else you can buy at the dollar store, and you don't even have to put the fresh flowers if you don't want. That's totally optional. And also, if you have flowers in your backyard somewhere, you could also clip those, let them dry, and then use them, and that could be a free option. I have used up all of the flowers that I picked from my garden already, so I did have to get a bouquet of roses. But you like I said, it's not something that you have to add. It's just making it look nice, when you give it as a gift. So if you guys are ready, we're gonna get started on making our homemade salt scrubs for Christmas. Okay guys, I'm gonna go through all of the ingredients with you to make our salt scrubs. So first I have Epsom salt. I have 3 different kinds of Epsom salt here. The first one is plain Epsom salt. The second one is lavender scented Epsom salt. And the very last one is spearmint and menthol scented Epsom salt. It says it's more for a foot soak, but you can use it in this body scrub. It's totally fine. So I have 3 different flavors here. I have coarse sea salt that I'll be using as well to mix in with the Epsom salt. I have a variety of flavors and scents of essential oils. The one I'll be mainly working with is the rose and probably the lavender. But I also have like a spearmint and eucalyptus if you're looking to kind of like open up your sinuses. And I have cedarwood and frankincense if you're looking for more of like a manly scent. I also have these containers. They were $5 for $1. They hold 1 cup of salt scrub. So I'm going to put the finished salt scrub inside these containers. Then I have these gift tissue paper with bows and ribbon so that I can wrap up the little containers after I've been finished putting in the salt scrub. And then finally I have the rose petals here. They're dried rose petals. I have a rose here. I just dried out a rose and I put the petals in here once they were dried. And then to mix everything, I have this really big glass bowl here that we'll be mixing in. To measure everything, I have these measuring cups here for dry measuring. And I also have this measuring cup as well, It's a dry measuring cup and it's really awesome. It's my favorite. You can see on the inside it has all different types of ways to measure dry ingredients. So I think that this will work out really nice. So let's go ahead and get started mixing our ingredients. So the first thing that we have to measure is the 2.5 cups of Epsom salt. So I'm going to go ahead and pour in, this is a 1 cup measure. So I'm going to pour 1 cup of Epsom salt in here. Then I'm going to pour 1/2 cup in here. And I'm going to dump these in the bowl. Now I still need 1 more cup of Epsom salt. So I'm going to go ahead and fill the rest of this with Epsom. And I do have some more that I'll throw in and we'll be ready to go. So we're going to go ahead and pour in the rest of the Epsom salt in here. Okay, and we filled it all the way up. So now we have our 2.5 cups of Epsom salt ready to go. Next, we need to get the coarse salt, and we need 1/4 cup of the coarse salt. So I'm gonna go ahead and pour in 1/4 cup of the coarse salt into my container. And it's okay if you make a mess. It's all the fun in making stuff homemade. And you pour that in there just like that. Now our next ingredient is going to be the essential oils. The essential oil that I chose to go with is the rose essential oil because I have the rose petals that I showed you earlier. And so for this, it says to add 20 to 40 drops of essential oil. And so here we go. I'm gonna add, you'll see it comes out slow. So I'm going to add essential oil. I've already added about 5 drops. And I'll continue to add until I've had about 20 drops of essential oil. So now that we've added the oil, the rose oil, we're going to add in some of the rose petals. Now you can add as many or as few as you'd like, or you don't even have to add them at all. But I would like to add them. So I'm just going to take a couple of these rose petals here and I'm going to crumble them over my mixture, and they can be as large or as small as you'd like. So you can go ahead and crumble them over like this. Now these are the petals from 1 full rose that I am adding in here. So I've taken 1 full rose and dried it out, and I'm just adding it now to our mixture. If you find some bigger ones here that you want to go ahead and crumble a little bit more, you can do that too. So we're just going to go ahead and finish crumbling. I would like to also add all of these ingredients too. Were from the dollar store. I got everything for $18 minus the roses, because those are optional or free if you have a backyard. So you can make 12 of these jars for $1.66, which is like a super cheap and really nice homemade gift to give to someone. Now that everything is crumbled and the oil is in, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna stir this, just like this. So we're just gonna keep stirring and stirring until it's all mixed up really, really nice. Okay guys, so I now have everything all mixed. I really wish that you could smell how great this salt scrub smells. It smells just like roses. It's so beautiful. And now it's time to fill our containers. So I have my container right here. Like I said, it holds 8 ounces. I got it at the dollar store. I have these cool green lids that go with it. I thought that was so Christmassy. So now I'm going to go ahead and take my scooper and kind of just start putting it, I'll move it a little bit closer, and just kind of start scooping slowly into the container until you have completely filled the container. Try not to spill like I did. Up with your bath salts and roses, and just kind of smash it down a little bit. Can probably put a little bit more in here. There. That's great. It looks so beautiful. It smells so pretty. Just give it a little shake. God, smell-o-vision, you guys. It smells so good. And then I'm going to cover it up with my lid. Okay. And then I'm going to go and get that tissue paper, and we are going to make this really pretty for Christmas. So let's wrap it. Okay, you guys, so we are going to wrap. Here's the bath salts. I have a piece of tissue paper. Going to set it in the center. Take each side, bring it up into the center, and then I'm just going to kind of twist it like this. Now, I do have this ribbon, so I'm going to cut some ribbon so I can tie it around. So let me get some ribbon. I think for this particular, we're going to use the red ribbon right here. So here we go. We'll just pull it off. If I could get it to unstick, pull it off, and then we just cut a small piece of ribbon like that. Set this down. And now we'll take the ribbon and wrap it around where we twisted and make it look pretty, just like that. You could put, you could either like make a bow like this. You could like make a bow like this, and then at the end of these, I really like to kind of cut them, and then you take your scissors and you have to be very careful so you don't cut yourself. So if you are afraid to do this, don't do it. And then you can just kind of curl your ribbon bow like this so that you have a little curl at the bottom. You can go all the way around. I think I can curl to it once because I'm cool like that. Whoops, I just broke it. So now that we curled our ribbon, if you want, you can also add a bow just like this. I think I might just leave mine like this right now. I kind of just like it simple. But that's it. So that's how you make these pretty for gift giving. So that's it, guys. I really hope that you enjoyed making these salt scrubs, and I really hope that you do give them away as gifts. I think they are great. Anyone can use them. It's great to kind of exfoliate and detox, the skin and everything on your body. So it's like has a healthy benefit to it also. Plus it's very relaxing. The smells are amazing. So it can kind of calm you also on a day where you might be a little bit stressed. So they have many benefits and so inexpensive. I mean, really, what a great idea that you can go get everything at the dollar store, not spend a lot of money, and give a great Christmas gift. So thank you so much for watching. Sorry that my voice is so bad. I hope you were able to follow along, and I hope that you all have a great week. And if you do make the salt scrub, if you could please send me pictures or comments. I would love to know how they came out. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. And I hope everyone has a great week. Take care and thank you. Bye.